Chez Satoshi for the love of crypto and coffee. Before to keep going with the main subject of this like that it's Badger, I want you to take two simple actions. You need to subscribe to these grateful channels right now to have access great content of value, and press the ring notifications to get notified when new video is released by me, Chez Satoshi. I need to remember and stick to your head, I mean. And the second thing I want you to take action right now is to spread the love about these great channels in the street, at your work, at your school, any place you go. Just spread the love about these great channels, for asking people to join to have access content of great value made by me, Chez Satoshi, a name to remember. So let's go jump to Badger. As you can see, BadgerDAO on CoinGecko, the price of the token is about $106 right now. The 24-hour trading volume is about 65 million, and the position right now it's 131. They have the market cap or TV show maximum supply of 21 millions only. This is a short supply. So the BadgerDAO. So what is BadgerDAO? I'm going to show you in a few minutes. Let's go jump to the next sections. Badger Finance. It's a community DAO focusing on bringing Bitcoin to DeFi. This DAO debut products are Set, a yield aggregator, and DIGG, a BTC pegging elastic supply currency. It's pretty cool, saving it, and a beautiful icon. I don't know what's the name of this animal, so Badger probably. So the Badger DAO. The governance of Badger Finance is managed via an Aragon DAO with a liquid governance token. Set, the debut yield aggregator project of the DAO focusing on innovating on the best Bitcoin-related yield strategy. DIGG, a BTC pegging elastic supply currency. So this is pretty cool. Elastic supply currency. Based on the AMPA4 protocol. AMPA4 protocol is pretty popular right now. So basically the supply change based on the condition of the market. One day you can have 5 Amber 4, the next morning you have 2.5, but it is always the same equivalent and value. Token distribution. The Badger Covenant token, Badger, and the DIGG token, DIGG, will be initially distributed via airdrop for users who have demonstrated an active interest in Bitcoin, DeFi, and community governance. Early contributors to the DAO and are taking reward for participations. And Set, assistant traditional backend services to provide necessary update to the system. This includes oracles, keepers, and system monitors. So they have a lot of sections, so I invite you to read on your own. It's badger.finance.gitbook.io, so you just need to go there and read everything you want about the Badger's protocol or Badger ecosystem based on Bitcoin. So this is the interface. Let's go jump on the next section. So this is the interface of DIGG. As you can see, they have a lot of sections where you can dig. They have a forum governance. I'm going to show you the forum later on. They have the governance token. They have the social network, Twitter, Medium, Discord, Telegram, the doc, and developer program. So if you want to know more, you can go read the doc. But this is the interface. I'm going to show you the 3 sections of this app. So before to keep going, I need to take some coffee. Please subscribe this wonderful channel. Press the ring notification bell. And as well, so spread the love to these great channels at your place, at your job, at school, industry, just like about Chez Satoshi, to join this outstanding, beautiful channel, Crypto and Coffee. Set, SETT Vols, powerful Bitcoin strategy, automatic staking reward. But the problem right now, I think, is based on Ethereum. The high gas fee is unsustainable. So if you want to transact right now with an application like Badger, you need to expect to pay a lot of gas fee. You cannot just pack $10 on it because the fee is going to be, I don't know how much, but it's going to be insane. So as you can see, all the set, they have the DIGGs, they have the number supply, the rally ROI, Number of value 52 million. It says a lot. The badgers, they have, this is liquidity pools that you can provide liquidity, and you receive yearly ROE, IOI. So when you do that, when you provide liquidity, probably you receive the governance token because it's approved. And that's with this covenant tokens you can as well after that. All the DeFi, they always look the same modus operandi. So you stake on the liquidity pools, and then you farm the token or governance token that have some value. You become the token they provide is not LP token, they call liquidity protocol, liquidity. I'm not quite sure, LP, liquidity provider, something like that. So so what you need to do, what you need to know, that when you provide liquidity into a pools, you receive the LP, that's the liquidity provider or liquidity proving. I'm not quite sure the specific definition of LP, but this LP token, it's normally is a token, that governance that you can stake and then make even more reward, because you need to be active on the proposal, on the governance token, on the DAO, for moving the futures of the project or what they want to implement, new features, stuff like that. But as you can see, they have a lot of protocol pools where you can provide liquidity. Warped BTC DIGG, Warped BTC Badger, Warped BTC Uniswap, and as well on Curve. So basically, this is very straightforward. The yearly IOI is pretty cool. They have over 563 for Warped BTC, 269 for DIGG. But when you provide liquidity, don't forget that it's very high on the gas fee right now on the Ethereum. So that's why a lot of people's moving on sidechain like Banner Smart Chain for dealing with DeFi protocol at the moment, until we have Ethereum 2.0. But to pay $100 is not sustainable, and the gas fee. I heard a lot of people that the gas fee is so insane. So anyway, let's go jump to the airdrop. Community rules. BadgerDAO is dedicated to building products and infrastructure to bring Bitcoin to DeFi. It's pretty cool. So they have a core vision of what they want to accomplish. So they want to deal Bitcoin, the main cryptocurrency of the cryptospheres, and bring DeFi to do have a good mix together to make something wonderful of great value. Available airdrop. You need to stake, deposit, and vote to earn badgers and DIGG. Badger liquidity, DIGG liquidity, governance. So this is the way to receive the token or the governance token that have the price of $106 right now on the market. So let's go jump to the DIGG. Pegging to Bitcoin, governed by BadgerDAO from Aragon. They mentioned it already on this place. As you see, they are on Aragon DAO, BadgerDAO. So the BTC supply. I'm not connecting with my wallet right now. But as you can see, the total volume is increased over 20 millions and decreased 6 and so on the months. So they have a lot of spike. Total volumes, pretty straightforward. So peg it to Bitcoin governed by BadgerDAO. So let's go jump to the next section, BadgerDAO. As you can see, this is the all proposal. So when you have the governance token, you can vote on this proposal, but you need to be aware that you need to pay gas fee as well. But when you contribute and you are interacting with the BadgerDAO, I think the team reward you with the governance token that have some monetary value. This is like a reward because you're an active member. So when you vote on long-term core contributors, meme competition for WIG, etc., etc. So when you are with the community or DeFi project or you interact with, and you put your hard time and energy into it, so some good community or project, at least they consider that, and they reward you with great tokens that going to have real value in the futures, so you can make a good money if you're patient and you're truly believers in the project. So let's go jump to the next sections. This is a Matcha, the BadgerDAO. You can interact it. So this is the community on, I think, on Aragon. I'm not quite sure. So this is a BadgerDAO imported trade at your own risk. So BadgerDAO has been imported from an existing token list. The Matcha team make no representation about the quality, nature, and Enigma. So you can about the BadgerDAO. They have a limited supply of 21 millions like Bitcoin. So this is a short supply. So you can expect the token to increase the value over time if you are patient to hold and wait until because right now we are on a bull run, but expect that at some point the market is going to stabilize and we're going to probably experience a bear market like happened between 2018 and 19, and then we had the pandemic for 2020. So, and the crypto firms, we never knows what's going to happen, but it's great. Let's go jump to the next sections. So the Badger 101s. Badger 101, I deep dive on the elastic supply token. So just before to keep going, I need to take some coffee. And please don't forget these two simple rules about crypto and coffee channels. The first thing is to subscribe and press the ring notification. So, ding, ding, ding. And the second thing I want you to take action right now is to spread the love at your work, at your job, and the street. Just talk about Chase and She, a great name to remember and stick to your head. So as you can see, Badger 101, I deep dive on elastic supply tokens and DIGG. Introductions. I invite you to read it on the you're going to have a sense of what they want to accomplish, because the article is pretty long and I want to bore you to understand the market cap. They have some mathematical questions that you can understand the elastic supply houses deal like it's the same thing as Hyperfork elastic token, that the supply is modified or changed based on criteria on the market. Decentralized finance innovations. Wow. And they have our rebates work. So our rebates is like this is a term that is increase or decrease in supply. So they have an expansion and contractions. If you know about Hyperfork, you understand what is a rebase based on the condition of the market. So it's very complicated. I mean, so basically what you need to remember, rebase is elastic supply. So your number of tokens can change, but the values remain always the same, so they can expand or contract. Instructions to DIGG if you want to know more about DIGG. So what is DIGG? How to learn more. So this is the latest article I found on the Medium website, or with Medium presence on Badgers on Medium. So if you want to know more, to read, and you want to dig deeper into this Badger's elastic token, so this is the way to go. So what you need to remember about Badger, it's Bitcoin, like an Hyperfork and a token, and it's a DeFi social decentralized finance that you can provide liquidity and mine. You receive a LP token that is a liquidity provider. I'm pretty sure it's that token that is a proof that you put your money into the pools and you have a risk, so you reward the benefit of this LP token that has monetary value and the market. So this is pretty cool. And I'm going to the last sections of the forum. It's not quite common to see a project with a forum integrated into the project. Probably this is a trend that's going to increase, but is the second project that I see a forum integrated into the portal or the website. But this is a great way to interact with peoples. So they seem to have very active peoples who checked it. 242, I'm not quite sure, is interactions with people who look at it. So generous discussions, Badgers updates, Badgers improvement proposal, wanted, Badger 2 hours. So the most common general discussion. Let's go see what kind of discussion we're going to discover on this forum about the general discussions. Badger IP-wide change, Badger mark proposals, long being bad shot. It's all very specific to the Badgers, and you if you want to know something specific, you can put a comment on this or create a new topic, or as far as very specific about Badgers. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this morning session of Badgers. So you learned something. That's what you need to remember about Badgers: Bitcoin, DeFi, and governance token, and elastic supply like Hyperfork. All a myriad of projects built into a great projects like a Badgers. And the token of the governance token has some monetary value. But don't forget, if you interact with this the app right now on Ethereum, expect to pay high gas fee, and you need to transact with big amount of money. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy it. Subscribe, comment, and spread the love about these great channels. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern time for another great video. Right now, I produce 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday. 5 videos. So I have some thinking to increase to 7, but right now I'm going to stick to 5 until March. But right now, enjoy this great video and have a great day. See you tomorrow at 9 a.m. for another great video made by Satoshi for the love of crypto and coffee.